EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run here with Mixon. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he will fight his way to the end zone. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and result in a nice touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will score! Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Houston.
Stroud. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, it's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Complete to Joe Mixon. A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First down, Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Throwing is Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Here's Stroud. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it's...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's good for the Texans. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. Stroud to throw. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's the pick at the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Stroud. That's to the sideline, pulled in by Diggs. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man, when those 2 things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And Whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Stroud. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
It's 4th down.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Texans are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. On play action. Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. The veteran Robert Woods goes back to return. So, it's a win here for the Texans. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.